All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's just get straight into this. So yeah, S&P, global news, trading news, and then some technicals. So if you like any of that, yeah, like the video. If not, I'll just prove it to you why you do want to like the video later on. So no stress at all. So as of tomorrow, well, as of tonight, I'm going to fund my own personal account. So there'll be the content will be a bit more fresher and a lot more on the line. So especially towards the technicals, I can explain the positions and all that kind of stuff a bit more. And yeah, just a bit more genuine feel to it. So anyway, we'll just move on. So S&P is up 0.27%, and it's pretty much at all-time highs again. So I'll show you later on the technicals. But as of the heat map, nothing too crazy like really happening. So your Mag 7 looking pretty healthy, except for yeah, Apple of course. But that's all pretty much today. So we'll just move on. So global news, nothing too crazy stuck out, except for this Modi and Trump signal mutual optimism for US-India trade deals. So that's good. And then BYD senior management set to visit India as Modi resets ties. Apart from that, I think they're the big ones. Apart from that, yeah, there's a lot of talk about this Lisa Cook from the Fed, but yeah, other than that, as I've said a lot of times, it's just bonds, tariffs, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Oh, and as well, I forgot to bring up yesterday that there's these CPI previews, and there's a lot of talk about forecasts at the moment for your CPI tomorrow, your US CPI. So maybe check that out. But anyway, yeah, as of trading news or whatever, so nothing too crazy stuck out. So what I wanted to point out as well. So see this, China consumer price falls more than expected, but it's from CNBC. So obviously big companies, a lot of resources, but to be fair, you kind of want the stats gov, like, so this one, NZ international travel. So this is from stats gov, so like NZ. So you kind of want, like, if you're reading from stuff here, you kind of want to, yeah, obviously get the report straight from the government and all that kind of stuff. It just makes it more than, you might click onto this stuff and it's an opinion piece, and obviously that's good to read, but yeah, you kind of want the nitty and gritty of the actual reports and what's going on. So, so on that, it's mainly, a lot of this stuff is just news reports and stuff. Finance, Yahoo Finance is actually a pretty good site. That has a lot of stuff and it's easy to get around and all that. So yeah, Yahoo Finance is actually pretty good. I give it my tick of approval. So anyway, we'll move on. So where are we? So Wednesday, the 10th of September. So American Petroleum Institution, yeah, a statistical bulletin. So there, NZ's got visitor arrivals. So that's just tourist report. So we got consumer price index and producer price index from China. So pretty much at the same time. So they're getting released at the same time. So consumer price index is just checking from the consumer, the difference in prices, and yeah, your producers are pretty much, yeah, giving their insight of like the difference in prices. So I'm not too sure why these are medium impact, but yeah, anyway, yeah, it is what it is. Italian industrial production month to month. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just the industrial production, but the Italian stuff, I was thinking about this before, that obviously I know Germany and France are huge economies, especially in the EU, but even the worldwide. But I forgot what the Italian economy is, so I'll have to look that up. But I'm sure it's a big economy anyway. It wouldn't be something to sneeze at. I'll probably be shocked, to be honest. But anyway, China has new loans, pretty self-explanatory. So M2 money supply. I thought we did this last night, but anyway, it's just M1 money supply plus, and then M2. So M2 is just checking in balances and retail banking and all that kind of stuff, and money in circulation and all that. So nothing too crazy. So this is Swiss National Bank chairman speaks, and then core PPI and PPI from the USD. These will be pretty big ones. So they're red files as well. But so yeah, that's just X food and energy, and then this is, yeah, your producer price index. So yeah, just it is what it is, and we'll hopefully, as of tonight, because I'll be funding these things, we can look at how they affect the market and a bit more. I wouldn't really trade red folder news, but yeah, it'll be a lot more going forward. We'll have a lot more things to talk about, especially in regards to this. So, and then final wholesale inventory. So that's just, yeah, your wholesale. They're just checking the inventories of what's not selling, I guess, and all that. So, all right. So we'll move on to some. If you guys got any questions about any of this, let me know in the comments and all that, because yeah, it would be good talking to people about this kind of stuff. I do find it interesting. So ideally, like in the future, it would be cool to talk to, yeah, just have a lot of people that like hive mind kind of thinking around this kind of stuff. But anyway, we'll move on to Euro. So Euro, yeah, Euro, as like I said that it might blow. Nothing in this video is financial advice, by the way. So I thought it might blow this last night, but at the end of the day, it did just take Asia high and move the other way. So a lot of people would see these breaks, and especially mitigating into this, but whether people would take it or not, but yeah, I would have probably not taken this trade. I would have maybe taken it, tried to short the thing from here, but yeah, we'll see. So it just went down, took liquidity here at high, took another low, and then moved down and took out this over the day. So whether these red folders will iron any of that out, we don't know. But yeah, so we'll move on to pound. So pound did the same thing, except for, as I was saying the other day, it's what is it? Yeah, it's taking out this liquidity and this liquidity. So maybe with it not taking out this now, puts it into, it probably will take it out, but a lot of people will be thinking that it will take it out. It's a lot of this stuff is a mindfuck, to be honest. So you got to be thinking, even when you're in trades, like how am I about to get screwed? So, and obviously this is all from hindsight, so it's easy to talk about now, but yeah, anyway, so it took Asia high. So, and then it just went bare for the rest of the day. So now it's just taking Asia low, and it's, yeah, mitigating. So we'll see. So USDMX is just consolidating, and it's been consolidating for probably like, yeah, for a while now. Geez, like so yeah, just consolidating. Nothing to talk about. I like this pair. So when it starts moving, it's easy to look at. That's why I'm keeping it there. So yeah, it just bounces around the spot, but obviously there's something happening that I probably don't understand, or fundamentals, or something a lot bigger than, yeah, I can explain at the moment. So right now there's just not much money and liquidity and contracts going through the market. So that's why it's just not moving around too much. So all right, so yeah, so S&P 500. So this is what I was talking about before. It's almost taking all-time highs again. So that got set last Friday, so almost a week ago. So it's up 0.27%. So we'll just wait and see what happens there. As I've said 100 times, I'm not too sure about indices too much and all that, but it's interesting to look at for sure. So NASDAQ is up 0.33%. So this is this was bearish for a while, and then yeah, it's coming back to all-time highs. So all-time highs were almost set, yeah, pretty much a month ago. So a lot of people will freak out about, yeah, with these indices, what I've noticed is a lot of people freak out because on the internet and all that, because like people are taking money out, and people like are questioning if stuff is overpriced, and just their worldview of like, is the stock market real? Is it not real? Like, is this a yearly cycle? Is the world about to like end, or like, you know, is it in a yearly cycle or a 30-year cycle? Is it fugazi? Is it not? Like all these kind of questions like just get ignited, and obviously there's a lot of emotions because people are like want to be right, and egos, but also like a lot of people's money is like tied up with this stuff. So all-time highs really do, especially of late, because it seems like all-time highs are getting hit pretty much every couple of weeks or every few weeks, or even weekly, like that. Yeah, these kind of questions about, yeah, just overall health of the markets and what the market will look like in the future and what it's done in the past. It's just immense amounts of information that is just, yeah, you can't really get a hold of it. Like everyone's got an opinion, and what are you going to do? Like listen to like 100 people when you only really want to listen like say 20 minutes a day or half an hour a day, and then you got your own emotions about it. So But anyway, we'll see. But so yeah, that's almost going to take all-time highs. So that's, yeah, as I said, up 0.33%. And then yeah, Dow Jones is pretty much taking it. I haven't looked for, yeah, it's almost taking it again. So as I said, these things just ignite that wave of emotions, of egos and who's right, who's wrong, and all that. So it's, once this gets taken out, all those kind of things start. But anyway, we'll, yeah, that's up 0.43% on the Dow Jones as well. So yeah, if you guys got any questions, obviously tomorrow, yeah, there will be hopefully live trading, to be honest, but I'm going to be very careful of, like, I do want to be a trader of some sort, like, you know, and a good trader, but I don't want to put the content first. So I don't know if there'll be day trading, or if there's no trades, there's no trades. If there is trades, I can talk about them. So for me to promise that a trade will go down tomorrow or anything like that is just, I'd be lying and it would be disingenuous. So as of, yeah, tomorrow I will have a funded account and, well, a live account or whatever. And yeah, we'll go from there. So cheers, guys. And yeah, like the video and all that if you're still around. So if not, it's all cool. I will talk to you guys, yeah, tomorrow. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.